Hello traders, this is Z with Market Wizards and eminywizard.com. Quick market update. This is Tuesday, the 30th of May. Very choppy session as the last few have been. Still digesting that big move we've had this last month. And we can see the rain line over and under. It gives us enough information to tell us that we're finally coming back into a regression trade. We've not really kicked out above the blue line, so fairly neutral here looking at this chart. And I would have to say anybody that took the morning support from Friday's 8.25 magnet, if you got anywhere near the gap, good place to take it, and don't expect too much today. That was what we were counseling people that we had talked with to think about as a hit and run day, grab a few and get out of the way. Looking at our predictive chart, using 06.25 as support, trying to get to the 14 and above and below that. This would be our pivot. That's why I'd mentioned today, let's use 14 as the gap as our pivot line. Above this, trying to push higher, below it, trying to do some regression. Very helpful predictive chart. Here's a look at a chart without a lot on it. I've drawn a line on the top of our double top breakout, third time through trade. We still have not come back to test that 4.5 breakout. I expect that we will this week. And truthfully, that will be a very big key, whether we can get above that once we pull below it and stay above it, or even if we can test it. My guess is we will test it. Usually we do have a retest and then a bounce. So that's what I'm looking for, is a retest of that 4.5, and usually we go a hair below that, and then the determiner is what happens then on any retraces. Yet again, another look at our levels, and we'd like to break them down into different sizes, see which players are active. Currently, this chart shows that we're probably fairly neutral right now. We're in the pipe. This blue box is the pipe. Generally speaking, basis this time frame, above it, positive, below it, searching for support. Here's a 30-minute chart, Globex variety. And we can see how the 30-minute support line, the rain line, is still intact underneath us. We can see that we'll try to support the premise of a retest back into that 7 to 6 area. And obviously anything that we can get back up above the pivot point, today's pivot point, then we're off to the races again. Until we do that, we're pretty choppy and pretty neutral. And that we can tell because we really have not had much of a kick today up into that scam zone overnight on Sunday. Actually on Monday. And there's a chart I posted earlier this morning on Twitter and shows my belief that this 8 area is a very important zone. On the top side, obviously, we've got last week's high, the all-time high. And in the middle of that bracket, we have this 12.5 to 13 zone, pretty important. So I would say we're neutral based on this. Any excursions north that get rejected and come back through, we're looking for retests of that 10 area. I like to draw a line across previous lows and make it look like an inverted head and shoulder. And then I can use that area to help gauge some strength in the middle of this box. So for now, we have to assume that we're relatively neutral. Not a lot done today, I'm sure, by traders just getting back after the long weekend, trying to reassess what the market is doing. That look certainly tells me that the shorts need to get that back under this 5 zone right here. That's held them captive to 4.5, and basically this 3, I'm going to consider 3 to 2 as pretty important support right now, as we posted last week ahead of the 98s. For those of you who want to learn a little bit more about our system and the way we analyze and trade markets, feel free to keep a lookout for specials coming up. It's been a while since I've run one. Several people have asked if we could do some more specials. Take a look, see what we can come up with within the next week. Go to our website, marketwizards.com, and look for current specials in the Mart. Come on by and take a look, see if anything we have interests you and your needs, whether you're a retail trader or a commercial trader. Suggest a lot of traders I think who are great traders to follow. Feel free to check them out. We're not the only game in town, obviously, but do like to think we have a fresh perspective on the market. Anybody wants to learn our system and help teach others, we've got a program in place, and we're going to look to work that system this year and try to get a few more educators on board that want to help share what we're doing with other people. We like to keep it simple, but not too simple. The original E-mini Wizard system for members is being redone, freshened up, new indicators put together as part of the system. Currently looking for some coders that will help us put our system from manual to automatically generated, and that would be for TradeStation and for Ninja. So if you have interest, give us a holler. Thanks for watching, and be well. Catch you on the next one.